people keep asking me, they're like, yo, do you think it's worth like trying to learn this game right now, or should I wait for wipe? I feel like it's easier now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like you're good. I always tell people to jump in because like 2 reasons. A, like you said, like you can make an argument that parts of it are easier now. It's like you're gonna die maybe more frequently, but when you get a kill, that mofo's gonna be juiced compared to what you can get from level 1 traders.
Yeah.
But then 2, it's like if it's your first wipe, it almost doesn't matter anyway. Like there's so much bullcrap in this game to learn that you basically get like a training period to learn all of the stupid stuff and like die to the scavs because you didn't know it was a scav and all that kind of stuff. And then it wipes and then you're like, okay, now I can actually like really start.
Yeah, and on top of that, actually, I think, okay, I might be coping, I don't know, but I think like the first month and a half of wipe is a completely different game.
Yeah.
Like I would say so, at least. Like it doesn't even like the learning Tarkov now, yeah, you're gonna learn the fucking like mechanics and shit, right? Like all the stuff you explained. But even whatever you do now is not gonna prepare you for the first month and a half of wipe. It's just not the same.
Yep.
Just like running into people at the quests and the amount of people there is.
Yeah.
Not getting free scav runs, everything's looted. Yeah.
Like.
Now that's like a way better version of this game, I think, obviously, but.
Sure. I want, dude, because people, it's already begun, right? I'm sure you've gotten it too. Like, are you ready for a wipe? Have you been playing other games? Who's just ready for Tarkov to wipe?
Dude,
like,
every single day I go live, it's fucking like,
yeah.
Fucking, are you done with Tarkov? You quit Tarkov?
Yeah,
You quit Tarkov?
Dude. And it's like, obviously, there's things we like about the wipe, like those things you just
100%,
listed,
bro.
like, not everyone's running meta, lobbies are full. I can't do these damn quests again, Trey. I can't do it. I can't do it. We were talking about this the other day, like it wouldn't work. So this isn't a serious suggestion.
Yeah.
But like, I just want to soft wipe, delete my entire stash, all my rubles, all my gear, but just let me not have to do the quest again. You know what I mean? Just like.
Dude, I will quest so hard. I can't relate, but I understand what you're saying. I will quest so hard.
It's not that I don't like doing quests. It's that I can't do the same one.
I know what you want. Something new. You want something new. Dude,
just give me 5 dailies and 2 weeklies, and I'll grind my traders that way.
I feel that. No, I totally do. I've been thinking about like this. So the recoil change. This is a good conversation actually that I've been wanting to talk to you about. So like they changed the recoil again, right? They lowered it, what, by 15% on every gun. And then everybody was like, yo, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? After I like played with it for a bit. And I like, for a second, forgot that they even did anything because nothing felt different for me.
Yeah.
It felt like the same. I don't think that I care. It's like after all these changes they made, I don't think that I care if it's high or low recoil. Like, I don't think that matters to me. I think it's just the way in which it works where it like burps up and then fucking chills out. That sucks.
Literally, I had Microsoft Paint open yesterday and I was like drawing this out for chat.
Oh, drawing out how the recoil works?
Exactly, yeah, because I was like, I don't care
if it's
how
high
much
or
recoil
low.
there is. What I care about is that, and what we were talking about is like, okay, this isn't a trick question. This is just to make sure I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah.
Why is the recoil the way it is in Tarkov? Like,
dude, okay, listen to me. We were talking about this yesterday or 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I have a theory, okay? Oh my god, I have such a theory. Jesse, where are you in game? Which one's you?
Me. Oh, I'm in like the Skybridge building.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm coming back to you. We need to have a talk.
You said it was looted and I picked up 2 Tetrises, a military cable, a moonshine.
Wait, I said it was looted? Oh, no, just that one room was.
Oh, like,
is what I meant. Yeah. Okay, so I'm coming back to you. We need to have a talk.
Me out on the street.
Okay, I see you. Okay, so, you know, there's one thing that single-handedly ruined this game. There's one item in the game, Jesse.
Okay, tell me.
One item in this game single-handedly ruined the entire game, I'm telling you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you how with a clip, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me link you a perfect clip. It's not even my clip actually, but it's the best clip you'll ever see. The most real and accurate clip you will ever see.
Okay.
In the history of this game.
To the red armband
Yo.
Hold up.
Hello.
Hold up. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Ah, here it is. Aha. I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay.
This clip. This item ruined the game. Fuck this game! Fuck the vector! That item ruined Escape from Tarkov.
What does he even say?
Welcome to the red
Fuck this game and fuck the vector. And it's the vector.
Watching this bullshit.
It's the vector and I can explain why, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so
Whoa! Did he DC?
he had a heart attack. That was Trey 100 kilograms. Okay, I can explain why the vector ruined the game.
Yeah, tell me.
So, nobody really... So, I don't know if... A lot of people that talk about laser beam, blah, 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 either didn't play back then, I don't think, or, like, hadn't even, like, maxed out their traders to, like, know what all the guns felt like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I think nobody really complained about the recoil being too low until the vector came out, and then everybody, including myself, was like, "This gun's fucking stupid." Like it wasn't even necessarily the fact that it had no recoil. It was like all of the things combined. Like you could buy 300 PvP rounds. Well, they were called 7 and 31 at the time. It's the same bullet. If you guys don't remember.
Yep.
You could buy 300 of them per reset. The gun had no recoil. You could get like unlimited amount of them. It was extremely cheap to get and use. It was, at the time, like the stamina changes hadn't happened when you got shot. So if you got shot by like 2 rounds out of this insanely fast shooting no recoil gun, you'd have like no stamina. Your screen would be blurry as fuck. Like it was impossible to compete against, and everybody was using it. It was like the most busted gun ever, and the recoil on it was one of the reasons it was so good. But now it has very low recoil, but who the fuck uses it?
Yeah.
Like nobody, I don't think. I don't remember the last time I saw a vector. Nobody really uses the vector anymore. So part of that's because you can't buy the ammo, but part of it's just because they got rid of the stamina. It's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
So we said the vector's insane, the recoil's way too low, it's a fucking laser beam. And then Tarkov was like, okay, recoil too low? Fucking like makes every gun terrible.
Hold my beer.
So for that, for the vector, because of the vector, they ruined basically every gun in the game. You can't buy 9mm anymore, or you couldn't even buy AP 6.3 for a year.
Yeah, for like 2 wipes, yeah.
For like a year, you couldn't buy AP 6.3. All the guns got fucking nuked to the ground. They did something. So in talking to, I don't even think I was supposed to talk about this. It was like months ago. I like don't even care at this point. I don't even like talk to BSG anymore. But like I'll just start leaking. I don't give a. But anyways, it's not. So they didn't actually, and I know this for 100. I'm not even. This is a fact, right? Like from the guys themselves. Like this is a fact, right? They didn't even revamp the recoil system at all. It's the same. A lot of people like have speculated this, but they did not change the recoil system. But there is stats for first, second, third shot vector, is what it's called.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's basically a cone. A vector is like a cone, right? And there's different recoil for each individual shot. So they have it hard coded to fucking go up and then down.
So that's basically how they achieve that effect. They bake in
Every gun does
that
it.
says where like, okay, bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, they're gonna go boom, 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 and then it'll calm down.
And then they're all the same. But they also have that horizontal like randomness to them as well. So that's why a lot of people, what they do, there's a way to like bug it out. I don't know if you know this. So look, I'm sure you do. So if you, where are you? Do you have a full auto gun?
No, I have a Taz.
Okay, I'll let you shoot this mag so you can see. Where are you at?
I'm running up the street towards you.
Okay, so there's 2 ways to shoot a gun. So like normal, right? Would be, wait, what's your other gun? Oh, that's a cannon.
Oh, I found this. Oh,
okay,
yeah,
so look. You have a full mag?
Yeah.
Okay, so just shoot like 10 bullets, just normal full auto. Just like aim at like something. Okay, so then on your next burst, shoot once and then full auto.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Notice how it's better when you like shoot once and then full auto?
Yeah.
It doesn't climb up like that.
Yep.
So it's like you could probably show it better in the shooting range. So like that's bugging out their system. Their system fucking sucks. But
yeah.
all they would really need to do, I think, to fix it would be to say, hey, let's get rid of this whole vector thing. They would just so like back in the day, it wouldn't climb up. It would just, or they had it like way lower than they do now. And I think that was because of the vector, and then they just completely just like ruined the, oh, I'm saying vector as in like the gun.
Yeah, the vector and the vector, you know.
Yeah, they changed all of the vectors for recoil because of the gun, the vector. Do you heal?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy does.
No, I have bandage.
I give this guy cheese. You dropped me matches. I don't want your fucking matches, bro. Yeah, so they fucked up the vector because of the vector.
I still, though, think, like, I still think it's just the system itself, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even old recoil, like, before they adjusted the vector.
That system still existed.
It's still
they just amplified it by so much.
Because it's the whole, because it's the whole, like, auto compensation thing, right?
Exactly.
Like, and as I understand it, right, and tell me if you understand it a different way, that's supposed to be just because our PMC is like some super highly trained dude that he would know to compensate for the recoil of the gun.
So in talking to them, whoa, an airdrop. We should actually get that, low-key. Fuck it. In talking to them, it's like they haven't even thought about it necessarily, like in some lore aspect, like this is how we want it to be because this is realistic. It's more so they like the randomness because it's Tarkov, is what they told me. They're like, it's Tarkov, so we want it to be, you know, it's like in this game, like sometimes you're not the one in control of what happens.
That's even stupider than justifying it with lore.
Yeah. It's actually like the dumbest possible explanation for what they... It's another one of those cases, like the Veritas video pointed out so well, is like they have a certain goal they want to achieve in mind throughout like the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yet they just miss the mark on implementing it completely.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, how the fuck would that make sense? Like, yeah, the situations that we want to be like, oh, it's Tarkov, or like, okay, it starts raining when you want to snipe, or like, a fucking scab shotguns you in the head, or whatever. There's a lot of
good ways to accomplish that, and then there's a lot of bad ways to accomplish that.
Yeah, or like you want to go get your thing for bullshit, but holy shit, Rashala's there, you know, like.
Yeah. Because I don't think, like, even I'm definitely an advocate. So like I think a lot of people definitely look at the past with rose-colored glasses a lot of times, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely agree that yeah, I don't know. I definitely think that there were some guns that were too laser beamy back in the day. Like the M4, you could beam people from like 50 meters away.
Yeah, HK was better than M4 too.
HK, even the Val, you could beam people. It always comes down, like, no matter how much they adjust the vector of those first 3 bullets, if the bottom half of your magazine is going to be more accurate than the top half, then you're never going to achieve. And that's what's crazy, is that, like, you can see them fighting their own design, where they try to make guns have so much recoil so you can't full auto spray. But that only makes the player rely more on full auto spray, because anytime they add to recoil, it disproportionately adds to the first few shots of your recoil. Yeah. So tapping and bursting get worse disproportionately more than full auto meta does. So as long as that system is in place, you will never, and I mean never, no matter, they could quadruple the recoil of every gun and more people with full auto, not less. Because still the most accurate shots are the bottom half of your magazine when full autoing. So it's like so that's what I don't understand is like if they did this design the one way and they like it and they double down on it and they make, you know, other features of the game to like add to that, it's like, okay, I could say I hate it, but if they like it, whatever. But what confuses me is they like it. They keep saying they like it. They don't want to change it. And then
they change it.
and then they make other changes that affect what this change made. You know what I mean? It's like they're fighting themselves. And then the players who aren't game designers end up just distilling it down to just like fix recoil bad, which is understandable because we're not game designers and you can't expect the players to like fix everything for you. You know what I mean?
There's different ways they could go about fixing it. Like I said beforehand, it's just like everything they do is not a fix. I don't think they understand why it's bad.
Yeah. I just want it to be like recoil climbs over time. Maybe, you know, maybe this gun goes off to the left, maybe this gun goes off to the right. And like you have games that are like the recoil patterns are like pixel perfect every time. I don't think that necessarily we need that. You know, you can add the Tarkov element where like sometimes your fourth shot goes off to the left and sometimes it goes off to the right. But as long as it just climbs over time, then you can really start making balances that push people into doing bursts and semi-auto as opposed to just full auto mag dump.
I lost my mind the other day. Some dude told me in chat, he was like, bro, the recoil is not even bad. Fucking just tap fire. Like, I don't have any fucking problems. Like, you're just blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, shut the fuck up. No, you don't tap fire. You tap fire scabs, dude. Like, you are obviously horrible. How could you possibly say that tap fire is viable? Like, tap fire is worse than full auto.
Yeah.
And full auto is already bad. And that's what I'm worried about with Arena. I hope they do something with recoil before Arena, because whatever it is right now, I feel like it's going to be super, like, not engaging, I guess. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It won't be engaging. I want like engaging gameplay. Like I look back at my clips from back in the day and every raid I was like into it, like trying to win, taking it seriously because there was a reason to.
Have you used the P90 since the recoil update?
No, is it good or bad?
It's just so, like, it was all like, and see and it just goes back to what we were saying, that these like flat things
the prime
because it was already insane with SB193 before. Like it is
lower now.
Disgusting. Yeah, I mean it's just like it doesn't move.
The problem with that is it doesn't do any fucking damage.
True. You know, you're just tickling them, but at least you're hitting your shots.
Oh yeah, I think the mutant's by far the best gun right now. After using them all during that tournament. That tournament, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Horrible.
How'd that go? Oh,
horrible. No. I came in second, but horrible. That tournament is another reason why I like have lost a lot of faith in arena mode.
Oh no.
They keep proving to me over and over again, and I went into it open-minded. I did. And throughout playing it, it became very obvious to me that every chance that they get, BSG proves to me that they are incapable
don't have a reason to, because the reason to is the same as every other time, every other wipe.
Incapable of
to go hard for are so boring because of the random element of
creating a competitive rule set.
Was that a BSG tournament?
That's not what I'm saying for us. That was BSG and Utopia Gaming, but from what I've learned in how they've done like the evasion tournaments, like back in the day, and talking to Sigma and all them, is Sigma or Evasion will go and be like, hey, we want to do this. And then BSG's like, okay. And then the day before, they're like, actually, we're doing it like this. And Evasion's like, wait, do we have to? And they're like, yep. And then it's like, it is what it is. And then it's just like, what happens? You know?
Damn.
But it was, so the rules were supposed to be labs, private servers, you spam queue, right? And then every kill is 1 point. And if you extract with their dog tag, it's 2 extra points for that kill. And only your kill dog tags count, right? And then right before the tournament, they go, oh, by the way, it doesn't matter how many kills you get. If you die in the raid, you get 0 points that raid.
What?
Ruined the fucking tournament, man. I had, look, the guy in first place had, there might even be this leaderboard might even still be up. I had like, how many kills? I had like 35 kills in second place. First place had like 26, and then third place had 41, and then everybody else had less.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck? I had like a couple 4-kill labs raids in that tournament in private servers with no points. Just like very, and like we knew the rules going in, but like
yeah.
they're just dumbass rules, bro. Like,
You know what I'm interested in though?
yeah.
That they talked about is that they're adding the whole like rule editor, and allowing for like people to run their own tournaments.
That would be sick. Yeah.
That like when they said that got me excited, because that means, especially if it's in arena, you can just like
Do your
nobody
plug and
needs
play,
to
right?
contact BSG. You can just like, these are the rules, and I feel like some player made
Ideas would be
tournaments
awesome.
or rule sets are going to be really fun.
I agree. The PvP is so unengaging because nothing you do matters. Just like complete lack of skill required to play this game nowadays. It doesn't matter if you suck or if you good, you win because of reasons like completely out of your control. And that makes the game not fun to play. It has nothing to do with like spawns or like doing the same thing over and over again. It doesn't matter if you're the best player in the world or the worst player in the world. It's like stuff that is completely... And it's not that I don't know how to win. It's just that it feels so fucking bad to do it.
Were you ever in a Fortnite, Trey?
I won't do anything.
Dude, I played Fortnite back in like 2017.
What?
I will say the old like Keemstar Fortnite Friday
Damn,
competitions,
bro. That shit was lit.
they were so entertaining to watch because it was simple, man. It was
what it
together,
was.
you split with your teammate, and it's kills.
Yep.
And it's kills, and it allowed, like, of course, you know, it wasn't private servers, so there was some scuffedness to it.
Yeah, like kill races. I remember those.
So entertaining because it was just skill. It was just kill as many people as you can, and there were some like moments in there where, like, you know, like I remember this one back when like Ninja was going ham at it. Like they were down like 6 points. His teammate had died. Both of the other team had died. And he clutched up like 7 or 8 kills in the last. And it was just like, that was so entertaining to watch. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I'm just like, we'll see what happens with the arena. I'm excited for like maybe like third party companies to like come in and like do their own shit and make it cool. But I stand where I stand at this point is just like they need to figure out some recoil shit.
It's at least somewhat comforting that they acknowledged on the podcast, like, we are working on a design doc for the change of recoil.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, kind of like what you said,
Believe it when we see it, you know.
It's not even just the believe it when we see it, but the aspect of like, I don't know that I currently believe that you
they
guys
can do
are
it.
thinking about it the right way.
Yeah.
But it's also not dumb to acknowledge, hey, at least they've acknowledged that they're working on it. So that's like a step in the right direction, but my concerns are still there, right?
At this point for me, it's not like a question of if like their intentions are in the right place, or like they have the same and like the right intentions, right? Like I definitely believe they do. It's just like a lack of understanding to actually do it correctly, I think. Quote unquote correctly, right? Whatever that might mean. What the hell? I need to sit in the corner.
What happened?
Give me a sec. Why is my sensitivity on 10,000 now? I have no speculation. I have no comment on anything. I literally have no idea. I'm not even like, I don't even want to think about it, dude. I don't want to think about it, man. It's not even worth it. Okay, there we go. Holy fuck, dude. My sensitivity was like 10,000 for some reason. Okay, now it's good. It feels lower now for some reason. What the hell? This like does not feel normal. What the fuck? I said I wanted to run it. I want to run it at cultists, but I'm too scared of night raids with cheaters, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always on night raid. Oh shit, you heard that?
Just freaking cultists in general, man. I don't
Wait,
know.
are you on binaural?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to play like a million raids to see one.
Well, I just like fighting them is not fun.
True.
Like I understand wanting to see them because it's like
The loot.
an enemy type that's rare,
Yep.
and they got that juice or loot.
It's not an engaging fight though.
But yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, is that Lexus? Where can we find an
Sensitivity,
axe? Where to is it just scavs? There's no static spawns for it, are there? I want to find you this axe, Trey.
No, I don't think there's any static spawns. Jesse, I've killed thousands of scavs. Maybe in a dead scav or something. Cheaters don't matter. Yeah, true.
Oh, true. The little static dead scavs. I bet they could.
Let's just try to die to as many cheaters as possible. Speedrun. The new content in this game is trying to speedrun dying to as many cheaters as possible.
Yes, dude. Yes.
It's kind of funny. I think I've ran into less obvious cheaters lately, but I don't know if that's because they're like doing something to solve them, or this cheaters just kind of like stop caring about.
Just scavs.
Yeah, you want to know why I always say that,
including
like,
the one in
no matter how many hours
taken by a different PMC.
Good.
Yeah, I'm shooting this guy. I can't fucking hit him. The fence is like eating him. Did I explain though? I'm listening.
I was gonna say, you know, I always say that no matter how many hours you have in the game, your experience is always gonna be anecdotal. I ran into more absolute
Blatant cheaters lately.
Cheaters in
Yeah.
the past week than I have the entire web combined.
You know why I've been running to less than probably? Because I've been playing.
Yeah, I've been playing Daisy.
Yeah, because I've been playing Daisy. You know what? No cheaters on Daisy yet, man. It's kind of crazy actually how that game, well, that game hasn't even solved their cheating issue, but the community servers have.
Oh yeah, because they've got like they're privately adminned.
Yeah, they just have admins that sit there and spectate the whole time, so like it's obvious. They can just sit like
That's
bird's
cheap.
eye view and watch fights back and shit. It's kind of cool. It's like really cool. I loot my scavs and you know it. You know it.
I don't do anything for 5 gifted though. I'll put anything in my mouth.
Is that
for
a
5
you?
gifted.
It was. I'm okay now.
Oh.
Actual fucking loser. I killed the best player I've ever seen. He's like really good.
Wow.
He's really good. Killed.
Oh my god.
Skilled player. This is not normally. Level 50, best level 52 I've ever seen. Really good. Oh, night vision sights are the 5 gifted, dude. I'm hyped to announce that shit later, by the way. I'm very hyped. Check him corner. I opened this door and my man was sitting right here, started spraying me down. By the way, Jesse. Here, look. Ready? Here. Open this door like you're leaving.
Okay. Oh, let's get out of here.
Now I start shooting at you in the back.
No, and you won that fight?
I just turn around and laser beam his head. Dude. Level
God dang,
52. 52.
Yo, this is actually kind of a mad dark corner.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, bro. I was like, holy shit, man.
You could do it behind this table. Oh my god. Hit it
Behind the
with
table
lane?
probably would have been way better. How long was he here, though? Because don't you have to jump up into this?
Yeah.
No, you can walk. You can walk. He could have technically just done
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so you're coming in right. Do you see me right now?
Hell
Like
no. I can't even see you at all. I see your leg, but not even. It just looks like... Here, look, I'll sit there. I'll show you.
Bro.
Bro, it's actually...
I'm coming from Lexos, right? I'm stressed. I jump in. I do the free look. I don't see anyone. I jump up. Oh, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. GG's, man.
I'm dead 100% of the
GG's.
time.
I'm dead 100% of the time, man.
Especially because with this door open, people are always just looking for the contrast of somebody stepping in front of the light. You would
Yeah, exactly. I would never check right here. Never. You know, to be honest, I would never even check. Nah, actually, your gun would... You'd poke out way too much here. Never mind. Holy shit. I heard you jump and then you vanish. So I figured you must have changed elevation. That's the skill gap in this game now, by the way, is knowing when the audio
The
cuts
skill
out.
gap in the game
He
is
had
just
545
who learns the bugs the best.
BS ammo. My armor's 35. He fucked me up pretty good. He did shoot
That's
me in
how
the
I feel
leg,
when I
though.
play Shoreline.
as well,
I
so
get a
his
cool
aim
kill,
wasn't
and
great.
people are like, dude, how do you play the resort? It's like,
I know when the audio
play
cuts
the
out.
resort because I've played thousands of resort raids, and I
Yeah.
just know that if I shoot him here, he's gonna drop here, and then he's gonna push.
It's
I
actually
definitely
insane.
didn't hear him.
Like people actually have asked me, they're like, so why do you aim at these like random spots when you're going like why do you aim at this staircase and not that one? I'm like, well, because if they go up this one, they make no noise.
Yeah.
So the trick is to always be pre-aiming where they can push you without making any footstep audio.
Yep.
You're like, well, how do I know where that is? Play the game long enough to where you start hating it, and then you'll know. And then you'll know. Is this from Juicer, by the way? I like never loot this.
So this is the room from the trailer. Do you remember that original trailer?
Yeah.
Where it ends. So, and all of these things look like environmental set pieces that you can't loot, but you can. A lion spawns right here, a cat spawns right here, and a clock spawns right here. And I've had all three spawn in one raid before.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so clock here or cat
Yep.
here? And cat here. And then what else?
Lion up here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's sick. They all look like ones you wouldn't be able to
Like,
loot. but you
I
can.
probably came in here and been like, this shit sucks. And didn't like see them or something. That's probably what happened. Wait, the guy I killed came in the chat and said, wait, I wasn't trying to rat. I just got there and tried voiping because I heard Seps, but I wasn't trying to rat. Bro, why do I believe him though? I bet he was trying to
yeah,
voip.
I believe it.
Voip just like doesn't work half the time.
Yeah, I was about to say we didn't hear it, but
I definitely
I'm
didn't
sad
hear
we
it.
didn't hear it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like friendship.
That's like very common actually, is like voiping and you can't hear anything.
Yeah. It's funny when you ever like if you ever VoIP with someone, sometimes like I'll like give them a bunch of my loot. I'm like, here, take this stuff, and they're like, oh man, why are you doing this? And I'm like, because this is legitimately more fun than fighting these things.
Oh damn. Oh
Somebody
damn.
was here.
Hey, you ever heard of the game Dead Side?
The what?
Dead Side's a game.
Oh, Dead Side. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They apparently I played it like years ago, and my like gripes with it were just lots of desync. It was like it wasn't ready when they dropped it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was like lots of desync, and all the good like populated servers were third person, which was like really ass. But apparently they just dropped like a huge, like their biggest content update yet, so I'm gonna check it out at some point.
Really?
Their like biggest content update allegedly, so who knows. Yeah, GG niggas.
I'm a little ignorant on this because I haven't played a lot of DayZ.
Yeah.
But one of the things that blows my mind in the gaming world is that nobody's made a better DayZ. Because like DayZ has obviously tapped into some magic, but it just seems so janky. I played like 10 hours of it, bro, and I swear to God, I felt like it was a 14-step process to reload my gun, and I was like, I can't do this. Like I can't.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
DayZ's suffered from the same thing as like I've talked about this. It's like every survival game, for some reason, like in that market, comes out before it's ready, and it's super jank.
yeah.
Tarkov, DayZ, Dead Side, fucking everything, dude. They're all just so jank in their own ways.
Yeah.
It's like, and I've always thought, like, how has a AAA dev not come out and like just annihilated the category?
Or even a relatively indie dev just
Just
like
really
Scum is
lock the shit
Scum
in.
is the example I always give.
Scum
'cause
especially,
Scum was had so much promise, but it was like, why are you spending all these game dev resources on me pooping in the woods and how much vitamin K I have? Like, just focus on making a more modern, better survival game, you know? Like,
Yep. 100%. So DayZ has come a long way since, I don't know when you play.
probably like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. So it's come a long way. They actually update more than Tarkov does for sure.
Really?
Yeah, like they just dropped another experimental update, and that'll be. So what they do is they do experimental. This is a cool way to like develop games, I think too. But that was another game that was in beta like permanently, people thought, and then it finally dropped like fully a couple years ago. And they do. I think this is going to be like 1.21 now. But they do experimental, which anybody can play. They just sign up for it. And it's on like experimental only servers, right? And it stays like that for a month. People play it, give feedback, they iron it out during that month, and then they drop it to official a month later. And then it's just like, that's how it works. So it's cool. It's almost like the Tarkov experimental, but they actually like use it in a way that is like, oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Tarkov experimental is like, that's still a thing, right? Oh, well, you probably can't say much about it, right? Because you like the whole NDA thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But instead of like hiding behind telling people they can't say anything about it, they're like, hey, tell us what's wrong with it, please, and we'll fix it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I feel like there's got to be some sort of fault or like some downside to being like, hey guys, these are the experimental servers, but it's fucking secret. You can't say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Don't say anything, man. We don't want any help. Or like give us feedback in this specific way. It's just like weird.
Yeah.
And ETS, they don't even actually test a lot of the new, like for experimental, they test every single fucking thing they add. Like, so it doesn't fucking nuke the game when they add it. That's something Tarkov, I think, should probably do.
Yeah.
I think the reason they say they don't is they want, like, that... They want it to be a surprise, but, like, is no surprise...
It's broken.
Yeah, yeah. Is no surprise, like, a too big of a price to pay for the game to, like, function? I don't think so. Like, it was really cool. Like, there's a lot... Something that the devs brought up to me as being like, this is what we want to make for our players, right? Is when they added airdrops and everybody was like, holy fuck, you know?
Yep.
That was cool for an hour.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that was really cool. But was that 1 hour of like, that's really cool worth all of the problems in the game that we've been dealing with because they just weren't tested and then they like in turns, like the flashlight bug.
They can pick their moments, right? Like the airdrops were a perfect thing to do as a surprise.
But
because
everything should not be.
Because there's no, you know, balance really. It's just like put in an airdrop and then you can kind of balance the loot as you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of these other things definitely.
I don't see the point. I don't see the point.
Yeah.
Can't be caught lacking without the you can't be caught lacking without you locking, chat.
I'm just surprised that no one's come along and made just like a really slick UI, a really slick player controller, you know, some level of weapon modding and customization.
You can't
and
tell me
crazy.
they
in a
didn't know
big
they were
in a big
pushing the
map
flashlight
and made like a
unless
really
they just
modern
didn't play the build they pushed
take
from.
on DayZ.
They don't play anything. They don't test anything. It's so obvious. It's to the point I would love to see their like testing because like the flashlight bug is such a good point. Like how does that slip through? And that's still a thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty game breaking, man. Like I was killing so many people because their flashlights are poking through the wall.
Yep.
You know, like poor guy doesn't know that I can see a beacon of light through the wall where he's looking at me, you know. I almost feel bad killing people. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. I don't feel that bad, Jesse. I don't feel that bad. They definitely don't test for us. There's just no way. I agree. There's just no way. There's just no way. This is so serious. We're taking this today is so serious.
I swear to God, Trey, if they add vaulting and I can't just step over this, I'm retiring.
Oh, if you have to like vault over that in some whole ass animation? Yeah.
Or there just is no animation and vaulting is added to the game and I still have to jump.
Oh my god.
My nightmare.
All these like little things that you can't get over make me so fucking mad, man.
Dude, yep.
So fucking mad. What is this? I'm gonna make so many rubles today.
It's safe in here.
Oh, I thought that was an antique book, but it's not. I've given up on the axe, by the way.
Huh?
I've given up on the axe, by the way.
It's gonna happen.
I gave up weeks ago. Like somebody in chat asked me, they're like, "Yo, did you find your axe yet?" And I literally responded, I was being dead serious. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I just like completely forgot it was even a thing, dude.
Damn.
That's how like much I've given up. I've given up in my soul. Second week? No, I'm not playing the second week. We're only playing week 3 because Hadzi's not around this week on the same days as me. So we're doing week 3 because the lowest week gets dropped anyways. Hey, that was pretty good.